Are you a starseed, also known as a light worker? Now, starseed is a soul from another world that agreed to incarnate here on Earth in order to bring light and knowledge, helping Mother Earth and uplifting people on the planet. Starseeds are souls who volunteered to incarnate and come here to take on a mission. And it's a very special mission. At this time, it's a very special mission. They're usually experts in the field of going on to or into other worlds for extended periods of time. And sometimes it's for many, many lifetimes. And they're here to help bring light energy to civilizations that are still in the dark or struggling, as we are here on planet Earth. But not for long. There are millions and millions of starseeds on Earth at this time. Some who have actually been here for eons. That's a long ass time. Eons. And they're very familiar with the Earth's cultures and belief systems. So they're the ancestors. And then there's these other souls that are new to Earth. They're the newbies. And, they're here, they're finding their way around. They're not new to the Earth's cultures and belief systems, so they're really struggling at this time. Either way, even new, old, every starseed that comes here has a mission or a goal regarding what they can do to help the planet. Many are awake. This means that they remember who they are or where they are or where they may have come from. And many may be fully aware of their missions and are involved in it. And then there's many more starseeds that are unawakened. Some have failed to trigger. And when I say trigger, hit the point to awaken and are lost within the Earth's matrix. The Earth's matrix of belief. They may not even believe in other lives in the universe, although they come from other worlds themselves, even though they don't believe in it. And we just send them light, and hopefully that they eventually will remember in another lifetime. Sometimes it takes more than one lifetime to awaken and remember who you are. It is typical for these times that, starseeds begin to go through an awakening, discovering that they are part of a very large community of awakened others who fully remember or embrace their worldly origins. Being a starseed can feel like a very lonely journey. You feel lost. You just don't fit in. I'm going to talk about some helpful descriptions to help you, yes, all of you, in determining if you are a starseed. If any one of these signs fit, then an awakening may be happening. But remember to always trust your intuition when determining where you may come from. Refer to my other video, and I will post the link below so you understand. Now, this also applies if you suspect that you have a starseed child. Parents of starseeds will find that they too are starseeds. Some starseeds have spent a lot of time on different worlds, on different planets, so they may resonate to more than one type. Being that I'm a Pleiadian, I can resonate with an Arcturian because I feel that I have to spend a lot of time with Arcturians. I mean, I'm very creative and healing. I suck at geometry. I stink at building, but I have a part of me that's interested in it, even though I'm not good at it. Okay, so here's some signs to tell to see if you're a starseed. To tell if one is in fact a starseed, there are some patterns that many in this group show. Firstly, they can be different to the normal humans and find it difficult to fit into groups of people. They feel isolated or kind of like an outcast on this world or this planet, and they find it foreign or that the society here makes little to no sense at all. And they may look at this world and find it very hostile and warlike, and self-destructive and ignorant. And they find that many humans' behaviors, will make no sense to them. Starseeds often have a superior intelligence and also a more refined sense. They tend to be peace-loving and wish to protect the environment that they live in. They care about Earth and Mother Nature. They can be smarter when it comes to looking after their own bodies and less willing to engage in wild behaviors and activities or outbursts of emotions. They are usually quite emotionally stable. Now, some starseeds, depending on where they come from, can be highly logical, intellectual, wise, and benevolent, and with a love of space or science. And others are drawn to different natural healing modalities that are free of chemicals. Many are drawn to spirituality and are highly intuitive and very psychic. However, there is a flip side to this. When a starseed is struggling to awaken or find themselves, they are the total opposite of everything I just mentioned, of everything that was just said a minute ago. And they may indulge in chemicals or drugs or alcohol to mask the pain. It's a way for them to get away from the pain of the Earth's hostile environment and the society, because it doesn't make sense to them, and they're kind of lost in the matrix. And they become very unstable and very emotional. That is because they have, so much passion, and it can become very overwhelming for them. Now, there's two things that could happen. They can become lost, or this is the trigger that they need to awaken. Now, upon hearing that their soul may be a traveler from another world, they can often feel this immediate flash of knowing or longing that this is indeed true. It resonated. They're like, oh my God, that's me. That's totally me. This just lights you up. Now, starseeds often know things that others do not know. They can sense keenly motivations behind many of the things on Earth. For example, the real reason wars are fought, what is truly behind the medical industry, what a government's true intention is behind a certain policy. They can figure things out by drawing on their substantial galactic history as older souls. They just know what they know because that they know. This knowingness is due to a higher link that they retain with their soul or their higher self. Or to put it in, to make it more simple, they're empaths. They're empathic. In the past, now I say in the past because we're ascending, so there's starseeds that are being born awake already. So that's why I'm referring to this as in the past, okay? So in the past, starseeds have been born in as humans and entered in without many clear memories. They don't remember anything. Nothing at all, because we are born into this amnesia stage, leaving us the job of trying to remember as we get older and trying to wake up at some point and become activated to our mission. Now, when a starseed fails to awaken, this is called a mission incomplete. Now, I personally believe and I feel that this is when a soul commits suicide. It is an exit route from this dimension. Now, I know I will probably have many people disagree, but again, this is my personal strong belief. I can save this for another video or a topic for another video to talk about why I feel that suicide is an escape route from the body, to help you more understand my views on it. Okay, moving on. Now, the star seeds that are birthing into the world today, the children of today, the crystalline and the rainbow children from 2012 to current, which it's 2018 now, will begin to come in with more memory of who they really are. They will remember as children and may be able to retain those important memories. Now, as these energies rise and transmute back to the light, the atmosphere in and around the earth improves, making the star seeds a lot easier, making it easier for the star seeds. Now, the earth is ascending currently out of the third dimension into the fourth and fifth dimension. As the earth ascends, so do all of us. Yeah, so do all of us and everything on it. Oh my God. Who learned me how to spoke like that? Now, I have heard of many starseeds who love science fiction, such as, for example, Star Trek, because it does remind them of home. And they often stare out into the stars with a feeling of a longing or, a wish to be rescued by this grand, great, huge mothership and, taken away. What starseeds must or should realize is that while it is okay to dream of home, it is important to ground yourself here into the earth during their stay. And this is probably more to the new starseeds, the new earthbound starseeds, because remember, there's starseeds that have been here on Earth for many eons, so they're probably used to it by now. I'm sure that they miss home, but not as much as a newbie. Like a newbie becomes homesick quick. So what most starseeds should realize is that while it's okay to dream of home, it is very important to ground yourself into Earth during their stay and make the best of it. That way, they can do their best job here. By grounding, starseeds actually aid the Earth by transferring light energy from above into the Earth, helping it to ascend, to rise. Most starseeds have spent extended stays on more than one world or planet, and they collect a variety of experience and skills and traits. So it can be said for many that they have several origins, okay? Meaning that because they spent so many times in this galaxy or that galaxy or, on this planet or that planet, they may be this, but they have the traits of that. Now, it is relatively easy for a starseed to figure out where they came from or where that they have originated from just by reading about various races, during which, you or they can get a stronger inner knowing. Now, most starseeds will be able to tell you exactly where they came from and, may even be able to guess your origins and tell you where you came from, just, from their experience of hanging out with other starseeds. Which leads me to, once you get to know the energies, it can feel obvious when you look at another and you'll be able to, tell what their energy is. If you think about it, we on Earth all have a similar energy. That's because we have all been incarnating here together for a really, really long time. I believe in the distant future, the starseeds will spread out once again when their mission here is over and complete, and we'll still be able to recognize each other on distant worlds when we spread out and we see each other, and we're not here on Earth anymore, and we bump into each other out there in the universe. We'll have this I don't know, we'll be able to recognize each other just by seeing and feeling the energy. You may pass a total stranger. This may even happen to you now. I know it's happened to me. Here, this is an example. Here, it's kind of like this. You may pass a total stranger, and you guys just like lock eyes for a brief moment. and a piece of you pauses, and 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 you tell yourself, like, I feel like I know that person. Like, I know her, I know him, or he knows me, or I feel like that. Like, there's something in the eyes. There was a communication in the eyes, and in the, like, a brain wave that just made you think for a moment, I think that person knows me, or I think I know that person. Now, it's because you do know that person from another time. Your subconscious energy recognized that soul, but your conscious self was like, whoa, that was strange. New star seeds that come to Earth are more sensitive than those who have been here for the eons of time. The longtime veterans tend to become more used to the harsh energies of Earth, which can be hostile and warlike. Not like their home, um, not like in their world or their dimension. So the newer star seeds have typically been the ones who need to acclimate to the strange energy of the inhabitants, and are also the ones who are most likely to want to leave the planet and possibly just go home. Like, they don't want nothing to do with this. Their job is to just get used to this world. Their job is not to wake anybody up. We all come down with a mission, like I mentioned before. And the newer ones, their mission is, is to just get used to the energies of the planet Earth, because they're coming from a higher dimension and they're lowering their vibration. So their job is to just get used to this world and learn to live with the energies that they don't like. Once they adjust, they won't be the rookies no more, the new star seeds. They will be, eventually, they'll get the hang of it, as we all do. We've all been there. We've all been rookies at one time or another. Now, it's important to note that once a starseed remembers who they are and finds out what their mission is, in this life, they can find true satisfaction once they find purpose. They will find, like-minded starseeds like them to talk to, and a real sense of belonging and making a difference here. It kind of eases the pain of being here as a starseed. Starseeds are happiest when they are helping others, or the earth, or taking care of the earth, or when they're teaching or healing others, or just making a difference that lifts others up. They are open to telepathy. They may find themselves channeling or doing readings, or healing, or writing, art, music. For some, it could be even politics, or helping the environment. No matter who the starseed is, there is always something that they can find to do that helps the planet in some way. Even being a parent to a starseed child, or to children, is a noble job. Or meditating daily on the earth to bring healing to the earth. It is all helping, and it's all a part of the service to the Creator. We all have a role. Nobody's role is more important to another. Everybody's role is important. Everybody's role has a purpose. So I'm curious to know, how many of these characteristics do you have? Please let me know and comment below. Don't be shy, because your comment could be a trigger to help another starseed awaken and be comfortable to talk about it. So yeah, I want to know I want to know what resonated with you in this video. I want to know what characteristics you have, and maybe share with us, what triggered you to awaken, and how did you find out you were a starseed, and what is your origin? Like, I'm a Pleiadian. What are you? I'm a light worker. I'm an empath. I don't know. Share your story. Just tell me about yourself, and tell others that watch this video a little bit about yourself, and maybe others will open up as well, and maybe this could be something like a trigger to affect more people to want to open up. Maybe this is your role in the awakening. So many blessings, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video, and much love and light.